Well, D. Frank, we're out in front of Cody's Diner in beautiful
New Haven, Connecticut. It's our favorite little eatery slash grease pit.
Yep. There's the downhill Dodge with the 4-ways on.
Now, what I want to know is what are we doing here?
Why is this trailer attached to my truck?
At 7 o'clock at night at Cody's Diner.
Well, you know what? The title of my video is going to give it away, but I think we got to leave it as a surprise, where our viewers are just going to have to watch this video through to see what we're picking up.
Well, I guess you could go that route.
Yeah.
It's what time is it? It's like
it is 9:28.
9:28 Saturday night.
Yep.
Going on a little bit of a trip. We're now full of greasy food.
Beautiful greasy food.
If you're ever in New Haven off 95, you ought to stop at Cody's Diner.
Yep.
It's not Greek.
No, it's actually a real diner.
Because for people who live outside of New England, the Greeks have completely taken over the diner industry.
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't know why. So you don't have to deal with that here. It's America. See some construction going on.
Yep.
You know.
All right, let's fire up this beast.
Let's do it.
You know, it's good to rev it like that without any oil pressure because it really gets the turbo going good.
Now, that camera's on, right?
Yep. Loading some tunes on the radio.
Now, because we're going on a road trip, I only see fit. Yeah.
Drive as long as I could, and then just pull over at a truck stop when I got tired.
But you recruited a Class A CDL driver.
Well, it's good I got a Class A driver because I got a trailer on my my Mac B model here.
Now, did you notice I was in uniform today?
Yes, with the Paisano brothers.
Right. Where is D?
D is probably at home.
Reading thousands of news articles and sending them to me.
Yep.
We are 588.8 miles away, and we are supposedly going to get there at 9:15 tomorrow morning.
We're making great time.
Which, it's 9:39, so what's funny is Google Maps said it was 9 hours.
Yeah,
we're already
they're
knocking
saying
on the
12.
door of 12.
See, that's why I planned it like that. Well, D. Frank, what happened to the wonderful windshield wipers?
Well, they stopped working right in the line of sight, so we pulled over to get fuel, and I pushed them back down. Then we stopped to get Rain-X, and they didn't have any.
At a truck stop.
Right, they didn't have Rain-X at a truck stop. In beautiful Clinton, Pennsylvania.
Clinton, Pennsylvania.
We have some nice
Pilot coffee.
Way overpriced.
Jumbo-sized, jumbo-priced.
Right, the guy asked me if that was the large one.
West 78 there.
Yep. We are...
I think that's the entrance.
Almost a quarter of the way there.
Well, let's hope it doesn't rain too much. More than it already has.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. But, you know, with this global warming, cooling, climate change, it could start...
It gets you every time.
See what happens? The wipers always used to work before climate change.
Yep.
It's kind of ironic. The truck that caused climate change is now affected by it.
D. Frank, why does the sky seem so light?
Good morning, everyone. It is.
Oh, it's the morning? Oh, wow.
You were sleeping. It is 5:45 in the morning. We're in beautiful rural West Virginia.
Yep. We never thought the sun would ever come up.
Yeah, because it was staying dark for a really long time.
Oh, man.
Running at a cool half a PSI of fuel pressure.
With a 2-day-old fuel pump.
The hills are getting pretty bad up here. I'm pretty much keeping it all the way to the floor, getting about 63 miles an hour. So we're going to have fun battling those hills on the way back.
Okay, so we had some fuel pressure issues. Brand new lift pump. but it runs at 6 psi idling, and then the second you get on it,
0 psi when you're running.
with an empty trailer.
So we
stopped,
had a little bit of time.
We stopped at AutoZones
in Marietta, Ohio.
Marietta, Ohio.
Beautiful place.
And we did this wonderful job here. There's a 12 volt diesel pump with 65 gallons per hour.
Joe Boy style.
Yeah, hardwired right into the battery. I just gotta zip tie these out of the way. No switch. Here's the hot wire. Gonna stick that right onto the positive of the battery, and we'll be all set and ready to go.
With the way them hills are,
oh,
you'll
the
never
hills,
be able to pull it back with 0 psi.
No, absolutely not. All right, so we're gonna give this a try and keep on going. Well, with the new fuel pump, we're holding a steady 6 psi driving around.
Even when you're on the pedal. Smoking a lot more, it's got a little more power.
Yep.
You know, we'll put it to the test when we're towing 10,000 pounds of weight through Arkansas. Where are we? West Virginia.
West Virginia. Yeah, we're a little far away from Arkansas.
We're in Marietta, Ohio.
Marietta, Ohio.
We had some time to kill, so get those pedals.
Which one is it?
The identical twin to my Lariat.
Yep.
I think it was right up here.
Yeah, we're just...
That guy looks like he was hurting, huh?
Yeah.
There it is. So if you look there, you'll see there's a room missing off that house, or a wall.
You know, just a couple boards and some sheetrock, she'll fix right up.
You see that old guy standing there?
Oh, yeah.
I bet he's been standing there for about 20 minutes.
Yep.
Just thinking about his next move.
So, D. Frank.
Yes, sir.
What did you think about your first trip to West Virginia?
Very nice. A lot of ugly people. No offense.
It's very different from
Virginia, but
very different from Connecticut.
I don't consider myself good looking, so I fit in here. I'm surprised that there's not any good looking people.
It's a strange demographic.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, we got the engine all loaded on.
Go get that nice board? Go get the nice board over there? No, it doesn't crack. No. I don't know if it does. Next one.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, that sounded really bad.
Oh, shit.
Alright, Connor, go ahead.
Alright, well, that noise we heard was not a piece of gravel flying out of the tire tread like we were hoping. It was one of my intercooler fluids getting blown off the turbo. So yeah, I noticed it was making a lot more smoke than usual, and there was no boost pressure. So we pull over and see the boot blown off. Luckily, the clamp was still there. And a little concerning to me that there was a bunch of oil inside the intercooler tube and intercooler fluid. But we just decided to kind of ignore that, wipe the oil off, put it back on, tighten the clamp down. I'm tightening the clamp down, and the fucking cheap, shitty China intercooler clamp snaps. So now we got no clamp to clamp the intercooler boot down. So luckily this happened at a gas station with an AutoZone right down the road. So we walked down there, 20 psi boost, not 30. So I want to reduce the pressure just so it doesn't blow the boot off again. And drove it quite gingerly for about 100 miles or so over the stupid hills in Virginia. Third gear, fourth gear, half throttle. And it proved itself, and it's still going. It's got the exhaust clamp for the intercooler boot, and it's still juking. So
yeah, and it says here that we're only going to get home at
12:18.
which is great because I got to be at work at 6.
I have to be at work at 7.
And you live farther away than I do from work, so we pretty much have to get up at the same time. I also get up cool 8 to 9 minutes before I have to be at work. So I have 5 minutes of drive time and 3 minutes of getting ready time.
Well, you got a short commute.
Yeah, to the Paisano Roads.
But on the good news, that electric fuel pump works beautiful.
Oh yeah. Now where are we?
Somewhere in Pennsylvania.
And unfortunately, we didn't really get to document all that happened because we were so concerned that we wouldn't be making it out of there. So we kind of lost a lot of potential good video footage.
Yeah, I really wasn't too concerned about videotaping how fixing the intercooler boots. I just wanted to get the hell out of West Virginia and go home. I mean, it's going to be like an 11-hour drive with this engine on the back. Oh, and for the first time,
Guess what else doesn't work?
For the first time in my owning of the truck, I had perfect 100% functioning brakes.
For a little while.
For about a day.
Until Connor decided to drive 50 miles with the parking brake on and smoke the rear brakes.
Yeah.
What a dumbass, huh? And he's college educated. I've never even stepped foot inside of college. I've never driven with the parking brake on.
Right, oh yeah.
Also never owned anything with a working parking brake, so I didn't have the option anyway. And in a truck, you can't drive with the air brake on.
Yep. So hopefully I can just kind of adjust all the wear out of those brakes, but
they're probably fit perfectly to the drums.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Worn right there. And also the wipers still don't work. It's fucking raining the whole time we've been driving.
Well, everybody, it's the next day. Here she is in the daylight. We were obviously pretty well caught up with other things when we were bringing this home. We couldn't make too many good video clips. But the Dodge is going to need some work. Got to adjust the rear brakes. Probably needs a turbo rebuild, needs some intercooler boots and clamps. But as far as this is a 20 horsepower Bovard and Seafang. The bad news is that it's missing this exhaust outlet, the piston's stuck, and it's missing the connecting rod cap, which is pretty unfortunate. But hopefully I can find one. If not, I can probably make one or have one made. It's a 2-stroke. I have the water pump bolts on there, and is driven by that flat pulley. Unfortunately, I missed, and also the seller missed, that there's a crack on the head. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal. That's just a water jacket. I can fix that pretty easily. It's also missing a mechanical oiler that would have been driven by this rod. Missing the Wyco OC magneto, which would mount there. And I believe a governor would mount somewhere over there. I'm not sure what this is.
Sort of looks like a governor with the spring there, but I found a picture of a similar engine with this arrangement on it, and it also had a flyball governor somewhere over here. See, it's force-fed lubrication, 3 points on the cylinder. Also has a side shaft to drive this whole arrangement. There's the cleanest part of the whole engine. Here's the other stuff that came with it. It did come with the crank cover and 2 more wagon wheels. And he gave me this nice accumulator tank. It is aluminum. Steel would have been nice. I could have welded stuff onto it if I needed to, but aluminum should work fine. Looks like to be like it's a good size. And it also came with this toolbox. And there's the water pump. So I've got my work cut out for me. First I gotta fix my Dodge. And I think aside from lubricating some things and trying to loosen up some small stuff and just playing around with it, I think the first thing I need to do is get a skid or a cart or something on this thing, because it's just resting on this axle so it can be rolled around. So that's it, everybody. It was quite an adventurous trip. It was exhausting. We were on the road for 22 hours out of a 24-hour day. But we made it. Connecticut to West Virginia and back. Saturday night to Sunday night. So, thanks for watching. And, of course, stay tuned for more as work on this engine progresses. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy this. And stay tuned for more.